How's everyone doing this beautiful Sunday morning? This is John here. Just wanted to do a very short, not even really a presentation, but just give you an idea of what makes our network unique, what makes it different. This is not like your father's networking group or your grandfather's or whatever. There's a lot to our network that some people get and some people don't. And so I'm just going to jump right into what our network is, the our network difference. First of all, let's talk about real products versus games. When we talk about real products, products that people want, there's a mass appeal, there's usage, there's value, they feel they receive more than they pay for, at least the same amount of what they pay for. If I pay for something, I want to receive something of equal or greater value, not lesser value. Games, we know what those look like. Come join me, receive X amount of percent a week, and you'll make this and you'll make that. And then as the recruiting slows down, so do your payments. Everything just slows down with it. We've all seen it. We've all been involved one way or another, in one way or another, or fell victim to it, whatever you may call it. But there's games out there. There's a lot of games. I'm not interested in games. Real products, we've got a real card, we've got real savings, savings on shopping, savings on travel, coming soon, online shopping, cars, all sorts of different things. I have so many savings packages coming out. Is it worth $38 a month to have savings on top of savings? Of course it is. Is it worth $38 a month to be able to have an opportunity to retail something that's real, that has substantial value, and that can possibly earn you a really good income? Of course it is. Let's talk about products with retention now. Retention is a key for any business to survive. I don't care what you do. If you have clients, you need to retain your clients. If you have customers, you need to retain your customers. Customers need to come back and shop from you over and over again. Think of any company, Walmart. If people stop going to Walmart, they lose retention, therefore they lose their business. Think about Subway, think about McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, any of them. Think about a gym membership. If your members stop using the gym membership, you will lose your business. Retention is vital. Retention is key. What do we have here? We've got a card where people swipe it. When they swipe the card, they save money. They swipe it again, they save more money. Swipe it again, they save more money. The potential for them to save money is very, very real. That's phenomenal. What do we have before we have the card? A portal. We have our auto and beta. We've got our gift cards, our online shopping, both coming out once corporate makes those announcements. We've got the medical coming out once those announcements are made. They're being programmed into the system right now. Vast savings, more and more. We're in phase 1 of 12 phases. Remember that. Phase 1 of 12 phases. And people are already seeing more value than what they're paying already in phase 1. Now, I know we've got people overseas and other places that are waiting, and that's great, and that's fine. But it's coming, and it's coming. And believe me, corporate is making a major push for people overseas, international markets. We want you. We love you to death. We want you. You're part of this family. So retention could be excellent. Now let's think about retention for the customers themselves, just people who use this card. Not only can you retain your charter members, but you can retain your customers because, again, they swipe, you save. Let's talk about customer acquisition costs. That's another thing. There are companies that invest millions and millions of dollars to acquire customers. Then they invest millions more for retention. You're investing $38, but you're also receiving a product. You're purchasing a product. You're purchasing numerous products for $38, actually. And as products are added, you just gain more value than the value you already have. We all have value, even internationally, because we have the hotels. We all have value right now. Depends on how you look at it. We will all receive more value as more items roll out. We also have value because we have the ability, the privilege to retail this card. There's tremendous amount of value in there. Once our auto rolls out all over the place, people purchase a car below you, you can receive commission on that. When they make a mortgage payment using our bank, even if we're not the place that holds their mortgage, you could receive commission on that. There's a lot of value there. Think of all, and do all your customers have to be from where you're from? No, they can be from anywhere in the world. So let's talk about the marketing. We're marketing all over the United States, starting very soon. In fact, we just launched funnel systems for our teams yesterday, and I'm hearing people rave about it, and we're in the very beginning stages of the funnel pages. There's more and more pages being added to that. As more verticals are introduced, more pages will be added. Right now, we only have the one video. We have one capture page. That's it. That will continue to grow and to progress. The Fusion Project. That's what we call it now. I guess that's got a name, the Fusion Project. Mid-September, late September, that goes live. Rotated links, you've heard me talk about this. National SEO. What does that mean? That means we could become #1 on Google all across the United States. #1. That's the goal. #1 on Google, followed up by YouTube, along with a lot of other social media. 3 videos a month, all being made. Paying a lot of money for it, for our team. Why? Because we have a real product. Would we, as team leaders and members, invest this kind of money every month for marketing in a game? No way. Games don't last long. They'll last for 3 months, fizzle out. 6 months, fizzle out. They're gone. And what makes this different than other network marketing? Well, a lot of things. Let's talk about products. What are you buying? You're buying savings. You're purchasing the ability to save a lot of money. That's what you're purchasing. You're also purchasing the ability to retail something that people want. There's high demand for this card. Believe me, there is high demand. And we're just showing videos and showing pictures. Wait until people actually have this in their hands and they're swiping this card. Is there value there? What is your word of mouth going to look like on your customers when people are swiping that card? Swipe, someone sees them swipe, they like it, they say, hey, I can share this card with you. And believe me, they have incentive to. Why? Because we're paying $25 to do it, and they're receiving up to 10 basis points on all debit swipes just by referring this card out to somebody. And everybody that refers it, whether they're a charter member or a customer, gets paid. If that referral accepts it, it says, okay, I'll take one of those, thank you, paid. I swipe on the debit side, paid. Swipe again, paid. Then let's look at the various types of customers we can have. We can have businesses, we can have unions, we can have anybody who has employees. Do employees like perks? Do employees like to save money? Do employers like to offer their employees perks? You bet they do. I talk to them all the time. I have so many calls with employers. It's crazy. I'm going on a road trip here tomorrow for 3 days, meeting with a lot of different people that represent a lot of different places. This opportunity is absolutely phenomenal, and I believe it's the best opportunity online, period. In fact, I think it's the best opportunity available right now, online, offline, almost anywhere. Let's go back to those gym memberships. Let's talk about the gym owner. How much do you think he or she had to pay to build that gym out? What does their overhead look like every month? How many members do they need to come into their facility to break even every month? And they need to keep coming in and coming in. How much do you think they spend on marketing every month? What's their marketing budget look like? Those are the types of questions. That's a real business model. You've got customer acquisition, you've got retention. No matter what product or service that you are retailing or sharing, you've got acquisition costs, you've got overhead, and you need to retain your customers. You need to acquire them, you need to retain them. This card, think about what this card is. They swipe, they save. There's retention right there. Not to mention it's really cool. People love technology. When I talk to people about this card, they go crazy over it. They absolutely love it. They think it's amazing. Wait until they're holding it. And then we've got the app coming out. I'll allow corporate to talk about the app, make those announcements, timelines, all that. The bank coming out. Again, I'll allow corporate to get into all of that. So let's break this down. I pay $38. I have the privilege to offer this card. I have a product that on the customer side could potentially be close to 100% retention. Who's going to stop using the card when they're saving money using it, and again, showing that off. You think anyone's not going to show that card off to their friends, their family, people they know, their circle? When I'm holding that card, I'm going to be pulling that sucker out like crazy. Check this out. This is the coolest thing in the world. You better believe I'll be referring tons of people to that card. I know I'm going to do it. You know you're going to do it. Who wouldn't? Most people would. That's word of mouth marketing for you. That's free marketing for you. It's absolutely amazing. You've got a very low overhead, what, $38? And you're receiving a product. If you do a build out on a gym or a Subway or whatever it may be, you have to spend a lot of money. And what product are you receiving? You're receiving the opportunity to run a business. That's what you're receiving. You have to pay for everything. You have to pay the light bill, electric bill, the payroll, the rent, all of it. You have to pay all of it in hopes that you can get customers in the door. Then you have to turn around and say, oh crap, I've got to pay for marketing. What's the average cost of marketing? Some people may pay $1,500 a month, $2,500 a month, $10,000 a month. Who knows? But you've got to pay a lot in marketing to market that product. That's why the network aspect of this is so amazing. We've got 10 in the pen for a reason. 2 reasons. Number one, so people aren't lazy. Do we really have to say, hey, you need to go get 10 people to unlock all these tiers? No, we don't. Why do you think they do it? Complacency, that's why. If I just sign up and say, okay, I can go out, because I could tell you, people like myself, we're not complacent. We'll go out and we'll work and work and work and just build massive teams. That's fine, but everybody doesn't do that. Give them a little more incentive. Let's say, hey, you bring this person in, you unlock this tier, this tier, this tier. But are there any gotchas in this pay plan? I haven't seen any. Are there runaway legs that you don't get paid on? No. Are there diamond and levels and all these things you have to reach as far as double diamond, triple diamond, or you miss out on this commission? No, there's none of that. Are there games that's going to fizzle when the membership slows down? No. Why? Because of customers. Customers. This is a straight retail play. It's what people need to understand. This is a retail play. The more charter members you have, the ability for you to gain more customers increases. I would not be surprised at all if we see 100-to-1 customer to charter member ratio. It wouldn't be surprising to see 1,000-to-1 customer charter member ratio. I would not be surprised at all to see that. In fact, I expect that. That's why we're marketing as aggressive as we are, and wait till the marketing turns on. You have the ability to join a team that is extremely aggressive, extremely knowledgeable, very experienced in marketing, sales, retail, you name it, done it, and you're able to do it for $38 while saving more than you spend. It's amazing. We've got mass appeal, very low overhead, marketing, experience, the 10 in the pen, which is very unique. Typically in an MLM, you'll say, all right, go get me 3 people. We've heard it, go get me 3 people. And what do those 3 people need to do? They need to purchase something on an auto ship, and it's very expensive. And it's the same thing they can go down the street and get for about 1/5 of the cost. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I know I'm not. That's the typical MLM. So when people see this, they think, oh gosh, here it is again. Wrong. No. This is an opportunity to retail. Think of a franchisee license. There's franchises that charge $39,000 just for license, just so you can use their name. $50,000 so you can use their name. That's it. Here, give me $50,000 and you can use my name, but you still have to do the build out. You still have to get your employees. You still have to do this and this and this and go get all the loans, and you have to do this and you have to do that. That's a typical business model. You want an own franchise? Go for it. That's the model. That's what you're dealing with. This, hey, give me $38, give us $38. Receive your product, silver, silver plus, gold, whatever you choose, whatever that may be. When those roll out, again, I'll let corporate know when those are rolling out. Here's your product. This is what you paid for. Now go refer other people and retail it if you'd like to, as an affiliate. Go retail it. That's what this is. When you break it down in its simplicity, that's what this is. You're purchasing that product and you have the ability to become an affiliate, and you can retail it, you can share it, you can build a team, you can build a huge customer base, charter member base, or both with our help. Everybody, you need to understand how big this really is, how amazing this really is. And for all you guys that get in and you do it halfway, expect less than half the results. Don't do anything halfway. If I want to go to the gym and I want to lose weight, I'm not going to do it halfway. It's all or nothing. If I want to learn to play a guitar or any instrument, I'm not going to do it halfway. It's all or nothing. If you're going to get in this for the product, great, get in for the product. If you're going to get in for the business, get off your butt and do it 100%. Just do it. And it will come. It'll come. The bricks will fall. It'll come. Why? Because we have mass appeal with this product. You have an amazing product. All of you that have sat around for years thinking, oh, I want to do this business, or I have this idea or that idea. Well, awesome. If you've got an idea and it's great and you believe you can do well with it, run with it. By all means, do it. Absolutely. The world can use more entrepreneurs. We love them. This has already been drawn up for you. It's a plug and play. You plug in and then you go build your business from there. Why networking? Because word of mouth. Word of mouth, this is the perfect product for networking. For word of mouth advertising, this is it. This card. It is phenomenal for word of mouth. This is the greatest product I have ever seen in my life when it comes to networking. If you want to build a network marketing company, you're looking right at the product, right at the bottom right of this screen. It's right there in front of you. And the cool thing about it is you can come in and make money now before this product even launches in January. Why? Because of our other products, our other suites of products. They're in there. Absolutely unbelievable. And when we talk about the 10, we talk about 10 business partners versus family and friends, 10 business partners. Let me tell you something about business partners. Here's what's amazing about this business relationship. You are paid by corporate. Your business partner is paid by corporate. He or she are paid by corporate. How many of us have been stolen from business partners? How many of us have had bad relationships with business partners because of money, because of rent, because of whatever it may be? Come on, be honest with yourselves. How many of us have struggled to have business partners because we can't trust them or whatever it may be? That's gone with this. Why? Corporate's paying them directly. They purchase the product, they receive the product. They receive commission, they're paid. You're paid. Goes to you, goes to him or her. It's all separated. Takes that away. But the business partners in here are great. Why? Because word of mouth marketing and everything else. When you build your business, you surround yourself with people who want to do it, who either know how or who are willing to learn to do it. Don't just get 10 people just to, oh, I need 10 people, here we go. No. Go surround yourself with business partners and learn the business yourself. Learn the retail play. Learn the distribution model on this. What are we trying to do? We're trying to outsell Walmart next year. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we want to do. How are we going to do it? Well, they're going to place their cards somewhere on aisle 9. Well, maybe not aisle 9, but they'll place their cards somewhere. Maybe up towards the front. Who knows? Are they going to mass market it? Probably not. Are we? Yes. Will we beat them? Most likely. Because of that. Think about what we're doing. Go get 10 business partners and say, hey, receive the benefits immediately on the savings. If they don't see it now, fine. Let them wait a month or two. That's fine. The card will still be here. We'll still be here. If you have to wait a couple months, wait a couple months. But if you want to get in now and build that foundation, that base, you get in and you find those visionaries and those leaders willing to do that. And if other people tell you no, that's fine. Guess what? Those other people most likely will come in January, or if nothing else, they'll be a customer for you. We make money on customers too. So what? No big deal. No big deal. It's everybody needs to see what this truly is and what it is not. How this is so unique and different than anything online you've ever seen before. It's not a game. It's not a gimmick. This is a product with mass appeal that crosses several different verticals and streams, and it's crazy. Think about if you signed up one business and they had X amount of employees. So what if they only had 30 employees? So all 30 employees receive this card. Now you've got 30 people out there swiping the card in your downline, in your organization. That's more than 10. It's 3 times as many. How many people will they bring in just by swiping that card? And again, don't forget, we pay them to do it. We don't just pay them once, we pay them all the time. Every time there's a debit swipe made, they're paid. Did you know that corporate's also going to, once they roll out their free customers, somebody signs up for free, you think corporate's just going to stop contacting them? No, of course not. Drip, drip, drip. Help encourage them to purchase a card. Help encourage them to open an account. Help encourage them to potentially upgrade to become a charter member. All that's going to happen. If you're not looking at this properly, you need to look at this properly. Find out what this really is. Stop passing judgment. Look at it at every single angle, every single aspect, and then ask yourself, oh my goodness, is this really the best opportunity out there? Yeah, I believe 99.9% of you, if you really truly looked at that, the answer would be absolutely yes, it is. Wow. Wow. That would be your answer. That was my answer when I asked. I get opportunities all the time. People are constantly calling me for another opportunity. And I lightly declined. Why? I already have the best opportunity out there. This thing's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Now let's talk about marketing a little bit. RevSystem.com. That's something completely optional. It's a funnel system built by a gentleman I know, and I'm endorsing it. I didn't build it, I'm endorsing it, and I think it's phenomenal. And we go back and forth, with content, compliance, things of that sort, and there'll be several more capture pages added as he builds it out, but it's awesome. It's amazing. I'm happily endorsing that. Then let's talk about my project, the Fusion Project. One of the top, if not the top agency in the country. One of them. They've got more awards than anyone else that I know of. I mean, they're phenomenal. They built this beautiful rnetwork.wpengine.com. Now that's not our official website name. There's no R network in our website. Don't worry, corporate. Don't worry. I'm not using R network in our website. This is just a holding page, just so they know where to build. It's about 85% complete right now. This will roll out in September after I have corporate look at it, go through the back pages, everything, but it's amazing. They do phenomenal work. This is coming out with 3 videos a month, a lot of social media on top of it, YouTube to follow. Again, Google #1, because that's the goal. We believe we will reach it. We believe we will reach it quickly based off of the analytics we've run and all the research we've done and what we know we're going to do on the SEO side. We believe we will be #1 across the board, period, end of story. And we're not going to stop until that happens. That's just the way we think. Throw YouTube in there. Be #1 on YouTube eventually, all over the place. We are treating this as a business. We're inviting you to come in and do the same thing. This is serious. This is potentially life-changing. There's a lot of things you can do to help yourself, but you've got to jump in 2 feet, 100%. Don't give me 50%. Don't give me 50%. Come back to me in 2 months and ask me a question that you should already know the answer to if you were given 100%. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't cheapen this opportunity. Take full advantage of it. Jump in and just do it. Learn it inside and out. Learn why we're spending so much money on marketing. And I won't even tell you what corporate's going to do. I'll let them explain to you what they're going to do on the marketing side to help as well. But learn how to market for yourselves. Watch these videos. Watch the trainings. Participate. Build your business with your phenomenal products with an S. We have numerous products. Learn it, live it, love it. With that, everybody have a great rest of the weekend. I'm excited to go on my road trip tomorrow with Richard Again, that poor guy has got to deal with me in the car for several hours. So my condolences to him. But you know what? He's a tough guy. He can handle it. Everybody, I'm out. We'll see you next time.